Alright guys, we're gonna start this up, I guess. My apologies. This is DynamiteTiger. My sincere apologies for our technical difficulties. You wouldn't believe the night I've had. But I've got a really cool video to show everybody. I'm pretty excited about. Welcome to everybody for VG's 5-year anniversary. Woo! Come on, clap. If I had some good music.
Yay!
Right now, so if anybody, if you're experiencing any sound problems or anything, let me know. I'm such an amateur at this. We need more people. We need more help. We need more staff to give us a hand with things like this. So what we're planning to do, we're just going to kind of go through and introduce some of the different staff members. For those of you who are not Minecraft fans, you'll have to forgive us because Minecraft has always been a really big part of Veritas Gaming. We've ensured that we've always had a server, like a long time running server, and it's always been a big part of who we are, being able to try and transfer all those super big builds and such. So we've got a couple of things regarding that today. I think what we wanted to do, I don't even have the stream open, guys, so I've got so much other things on the go. But how many viewers are we sitting at about now? How many?
17.
17. Okay, Wolf, are you ready to do like a prize giveaway like right away?
Of course.
Yeah. Because we're gonna get these the early starters here.
As I said, I'm going to do something a bit different for a few of the questions, especially the ones that have got like Steam cards, money, giveaway sort of things, rather than the standard raffle. It's going to be
where did your beard go?
Oh really? My beard's been gone for a while now. Yeah. Winter's gone, so it's gone too. Now, so we were going to like have a few other cams. I don't know if I can do this while I'm streaming and set this all up. We were gonna have Sav in here. We were even gonna have Wolf on screen. We just ran out of time, so like, I think we're just gonna have to run with it like this. If you guys are okay with that, or I can keep trying to plug away at this. I do have like a second cam set up. I did that overlay, but not for a third. Right. Wolf, I'm gonna turn it over to you.
Okay, doke, guys. Like I was saying, last live stream we had the raffles, the number generators that caused a lot of spamming of numbers and stuff. So we're going to do something a little bit different this time. Some of the questions in honour of the 5-year anniversary, we're going to do some VG related questions. This means that you're either going to have to search the forums and give an answer, or be really weird and know the answer straight off the top of your head. But first things first, the first gift that we're going to give away is a Steam card worth $20, I believe. And I'm going to post a question into the chat, and the first person to get the correct answer gets the Steam card, $20. Alright? Are you all ready? You all ready? Say yes in chat if you're ready.
Yeah, say yes in the chat if you're ready. Or that's what they gotta do, they just gotta type yes in the chat, they're ready?
Yep, and then I'm going to ask a question.
Okay. How's the music for you guys? Is that too loud? Is that alright? Are you waiting for people to type chat yes?
No. Giving them a little bit of time. The first one should be easy.
Okay.
There's a huge big delay.
Gotcha, there is, you're right. It's like 30 seconds.
Right, see, congratulations to Redstone. Redstone got the first prize, which was Steam card, $20.
Awesome. Congratulations. Redstone.
Congrats.
So just to clarify for everybody, when it comes to the prizes, we're going to we're going to ensure that we don't give it to the same people over a few times over. Last time there was a problem. We had a few problems with the bot that we were using for the prizes, and it was kept bringing up the same people. And then I think after a while we just gave up, and everybody just said, "Forget it. Let's just give them." I can't remember who it was. Somebody got two things. So we're going to ensure that there's somebody new gets a prize every time, and it's not the same people. The way that the system that we have now should work a lot better. Right now, I want us to quickly just stop whatever you're doing. I want everybody to share the stream. Okay? Whatever you use, whatever social media you use Twitter, use Facebook. If you know me on Facebook, if you know any of these other staff members on Facebook or Twitter, feel free to tag them. Let's get the word out there right now that the live stream is on. We're going to keep this going only for a couple of hours, and 2 hours goes by really fast. You're gonna have to forgive the mess I have behind me, because I was planning to do lots more production, but I ran out of time. For those who don't know, I was a best man at a wedding yesterday, and I also sang at that wedding, and I did the wedding video montage, and then I stayed up all night last night editing a Minecraft video for today's show. So I've been up for like 28 hours right now so far.
Can you share some of that singing with us?
What's that?
Song did you sing? So can you share some of that singing with us?
Yeah, I'll put it up on YouTube or something. It was funny though, because like I mean like a live rendition. Right now? It might be a little loud. Oh, I would have done it. We're blowing your guys' ears off.
If you want to, yeah.
It's country, anyways. It was a total country wedding, so I think most of you guys wouldn't care for it, but right. So let me quickly introduce who we have here with us. We have all of the who we call the upper chain of command of Veritas Gaming, and so those are division leaders and heads of departments. So we have try and stick to a certain hierarchy. And one of the biggest things about Veritas Gaming is that we're casual. However, we have a structure. There's a reason for the structure, and that's what keeps everybody active. If everybody knows what time you're getting together, it all works for everybody. And same with like who do you answer to, who do you need to talk to. So there's a structure in place, and there's division leaders and different staff to take care of different things. So we have with us tonight, we have Sav. He's one of our administrators. He's heading up a Guild Wars 2 division, starting up a lobby, at least starting with that. And so if you know anyone who's playing Guild Wars 2, contact to Sav. Sav, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello.
How long have you been in VG now, Sav?
2 years. Just April 29th, I think, was 2 years.
There you go. And VG's been around for 5 years, and so Sav is a great example of a person who has worked their way up the line, and it's not, we don't treat staff or we don't show any favoritism to certain people. It all comes down to how much time and effort do you put into the community, and we do what we can to make sure we recognize those efforts. It's all part of our, if you are interested in the community, definitely take a look at our About Us page and our policies, and we do everything to ensure that you know, even newer members are treated no differently than administration. Who's this one with the who is this with this, who, I don't know this skin with this stripy shirt?
Waldo?
Is that Waldo with glasses?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, or where's Wally?
Waldo's always had glasses.
That's you, Seth. I didn't even know.
Yeah, that's me.
I guess the last time I saw you, you were still a Steve skin, I think. Pretty funny. So that's
Yeah, I
Seth.
downloaded that.
We've got our other administrator, DreamingSheep. It looks like he has met an unfortunate end with a shearer. With the shears. You look like you're wearing lipstick too, Sheep.
I got a tattoo done too.
Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm having really bad connection problems. This happens every time. So I can't really hear what's happening, unfortunately.
Okay, understood. Sheep, could you just maybe tell us a little bit about how long you've been with VG and what you've been doing for VG since?
I didn't hear half of that. I heard you say tell me a little bit and then something VG and what I've done. I think.
Ah. Okay, well answer
It's
answer
really
something.
bad from my end.
It's okay,
so-
we can hear you just fine.
Yeah, I've been with VG I think just over 2 years now, or just under. It's about the same time. I started off in Battlefield when Battlefield 3 came out. Oh sorry, I've gone blank. Then sort of progressed up to Squad Assistant and XO for Battlefield PC. Saw a video of Luton playing Minecraft and I've been addicted to that ever since. Unfortunately. And then...
yeah, if anybody knows
taken
Sheep,
over my
Sheep
life.
spends tons of time on Minecraft, tons of time.
Yeah, whether that's vanilla or the Feed the Beast server or doing other things with other members on different servers as well. I used to be on probably about 13, 14 hours a day. Yeah, then obviously someone saw some potential in me and got promoted to admin. And I've been trying to do as best I can. Unfortunately, I had a bit of a life-changing situation a few months ago, so my time is now very limited.
With Minecraft, is Battlefield like the only game you play now besides Minecraft? Battlefield 4?
Sorry, is Battlefield the only game I play?
Besides Minecraft?
I'm missing the word you're saying.
Besides Minecraft?
Oh, yeah, so I still play a bit of Battlefield 3. I tried Insurgency for a while. I've got Grand Theft Auto 5 sitting on my bookshelf next to me. Still sealed for like the last 2 weeks, but that will be going in soon. Yeah, I'm definitely into the more shoot 'em up kind of games. I don't do like card games and turn-based stuff, unfortunately, or anything space related.
You mean like Cards Against Humanity? You wouldn't play that with us?
Sorry, say that again?
You wouldn't play like Cards Against Humanity?
No.
Really?
No, it doesn't interest me for some reason. I don't know why. My brother-in-law has been trying to get me into, I think it's Hearthstone, and I just no.
If you'd like to drain your wallet in that game.
Right. Yeah, that's a different thing altogether. With that said, actually, there is something, you know, Sheep. You've had an opportunity to kind of see things from a very limited perspective when it comes to your game library. Have you noticed any changes in the gaming industry that has affected you in the last year? Or
in the last
VG
year, I mean,
that you can think of?
Yeah, so I mean, Microsoft taking over Minecraft on its own, that seems to have deterred a lot of people from playing the game, in terms of like big YouTubers that put a lot of publicity on the game.
Right.
From Battlefield or a more major title side of it, I've seen a lot of things go microtransactions, and they either go microtransaction or pay a whole load more and you can get some DLCs.
Yeah.
So it's an entire new approach as opposed to just like, here's a game, buy it, and we'll give you everything else afterwards. And I think that's put a lot of people off, because I know things like Hardline that came out. I personally couldn't warrant buying it because £100 for a game with DLC was far too expensive for a game that I didn't think was going to last. Much like Titanfall as well. Huge game, but it just didn't make it. And that's what I think I'm finding with games more recently, is they're not... they don't have a long shelf life anymore. Gamers are getting a little... or PC gamers are getting a little bit fed up really quick when things go wrong.
I think console gamers are too, definitely. There's a huge segregation between like successful AAA titles and indie games. There's like a huge gap in between there, where
yeah, definitely
you're not getting a good quality game for a decent price.
No. Yeah, you can either get something at a very low price that keeps you entertained for quite a long time, or pay an absolute fortune for something that you might not even like in the end.
Yeah. Right, well, we're just going to quickly move on. I kind of want to show that Minecraft video, but I also want to ensure that we're not missing out on the prizes. Wolf, how are we? I think we're probably about time due for another one, aren't we?
Yeah, well, I'm randomly doing raffles because there is a lot of prizes. And
oh, you're doing that right on the stream
Yeah.
right now? Oh, well, that's great. Thank you very much.
Some of us have to be prepared, you know.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Right. Well, that is our administrators. It's unfortunate. I did send invitations out to all of our other admin advisors. Those are the members who were administrators and helped push the community forward, and for one reason or another had to step away. We all know that gaming is not our first priority in life, and so it often takes a second seat to many other things. So some of the people that I've to mention that I want to make sure we mention. This is our 5-year anniversary. We started with about 100 people on the PS3. We were split between playing Call of Duty. There was a few people playing Battlefield at the time. Not very many. Maybe a squad's worth, I think. And Killzone 2 or 3, 5 years ago. I think it was 3. But we started with those a few people, and the administrators at the time were Shogun and Luton and VG Brito. And those three guys have been in clans and communities for a few years before that, and so they headed it up. At the time, I was Luton's second in command. Like, I was Luton's assistant, and I had a lot of involvement in the web side of things. So since then, of course, it wasn't very long before I moved my way up to administration as well. And over the last 5 years, we've seen a lot of staff come and go, but the policies and the who we are as a community and as gamers hasn't changed. We still have the same frame of mind, if you will, even though there's a totally new member base 5 years later. We all still believe in the same things, and it's really awesome to see it. I'm so glad to be part of this community and be able to help run it. Right, I'm going to quickly cut to a Minecraft video. For those who are just catching up, we just started a new Minecraft world. Actually, I didn't even show the tour. This is our new Minecraft world. We've had the habit of having a new a new Minecraft server approximately every 2 years. We try and keep them as long as we can. So this one we've spent a long time. If the other Minecraft staff will be able to tell you, we spent the last good week going through seas, going through custom generation settings. We are trying to find the perfect world, and we are really excited about this one. We think this one is absolutely perfect. It's so awesome, so many great places to build, and we're excited about that. But unfortunately, because of that, we had to say goodbye to our old world, and we had so many epic, huge old builds on there from previous versions of Minecraft, and there's so many different complications that come with that. So we said goodbye to the old world and we started this new one here. So we've got a video that the Minecraft staff and we worked on in this past coming week. I spent the night editing, so I hope you guys really enjoy. And let's see, make sure that the sound is up.
Will it be going on YouTube at any point?
I actually already have it uploaded to YouTube. Here's the thing, I was going through so much problems with this stupid thing. I've got so many effects and different things. I don't know if it's a problem with Vegas or a problem with maybe I don't know, I need to restart my computer RAM or something, who knows. But I couldn't render the video this morning, so I ended up playing it in my preview screen on Vegas and then recording it with DxTory. And so because of that, it's not even cropped properly, so it doesn't really. Hopefully it'll be HD on YouTube by the time the show is over, because it's already uploaded, it's already up there. Actually, with that said, could someone please, who's got access to the Veritas Gaming validation account, go into the YouTube and edit that video? I mean, and what I mean by edit, I mean edit all of the info and settings on the front page. That'd be great if you could. I would appreciate that, and that way we can have that go live after the show. Because I'm sure you'll want to watch it more than once. Pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited. All right, guys. I'm gonna mute you guys. Let's see. We should mute the TeamSpeak as well. TeamSpeak going down. Right. Are you guys hearing any audio there?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Stream keeps freezing up on me, damn it.
Yeah, for me as well.
Don't think I'm...
Alright guys, I think I'm done. We've got everything done. I'm just checking on Tom and Tanya Trader here in the observatory deck. I think everything's good here. Saz, we're good to go on the world backup, right? Like, that's done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. And One Love, you're ready to get things going up there in the cockpit?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get going. Let's get this engine started.
Okay, engine's on. Okay.
Right, try that again, One Love.
Okay, engine's on.
Try it again.
Engine on.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Not happening. Engine's on again. Okay, something's not right. What's going on? Engine's on. Engine's not starting. I don't know.
Try it again. One, I guess.
Engine's on. We have a problem. Wolf, I need more power.
I just can't do it, Cap.
Engine's on. Nothing's happening. Wolf, I need more power.
I just can't do it, Cap. I didn't hear the power.
Okay, I think engine's malfunctioning.
Oh my God, what's going on? Light, all the lights are staying
Flashing.
on.
We have a problem.
What's that noise? What's One Love?
I don't know. Trying to fix it.
Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button.
Oh my God. We have a
Oh
problem
no.
here.
Okay, we only have a few seconds aside. Zazra, can you teleport everybody to the other world? Is that possible?
I think so.
Counting down. 10, 9, 8,
Yes, sir.
6. Just kidding.
Okay, going. And... activate.
1. Have a nice day.
All right. That was it. I hope that went okay, because I had to mute like all the sounds on my side to make sure that I didn't get any extra sound going through. You guys there? Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. What did you guys think? Did it work okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, it went well.
I thought it was pretty fun. I had so many effects going in that. What's that? Yeah, that was. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna quickly move on. I'm assuming that you are still going ahead with the prizes, Wolf, or should we stop to give one away?
Yeah.
We can
just
stop.
actually. I'm writing one up right now.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll move on. Do you think we could do something about this rain? So one of our other members of our Opportunity Command, he works in the background most of the time, and everybody knows him as the Answer Man, and that is Zazra, our head web officer, formerly our Minecraft division leader. We just passed it on to OneLove, and so now Zaz is able to spend all of his extra time, all of his extra time on Minecraft.
Hello.
Hi, Zaz. Zaz, unlike Sheep, and not that Sheep is weird or anything. You
Well.
you do play a lot of different video games, though, don't you? On different consoles and everything too.
Yeah, I do. Try to dabble in pretty much anything I can get my hands on.
With how long have you been gaming for, Zaz?
Oh, since I was like 10 years old or something, maybe a little bit younger. So about like 20, 25 years or something.
For me too, it's like that. I mean, as far as I can remember, first thing I remember, one of the biggest Christmas presents I got was an Atari 2600, and one of my favorite Atari games was Yard's Revenge, if anybody remembers that. That was pretty good. Actually, speaking of Atari, if you guys are interested in video game documentaries, you really should look up the game. It's on Netflix, I believe. I saw it. That's where I saw it. It's called Atari Game Over, or no, Game Over Atari, I think, or vice versa, Atari Game Over. And it's a story about how the video game E.T. has been blamed for the fall of Atari, of the whole empire, of the whole console, because of one bad video game. And this video game, there was huge myths. They were like thought to be urban legends that Atari, when they went under, they had millions of copies of this E.T. video game that failed so hard that they buried it in a landfill in, I think it's New Mexico or something. And just recently, they excavated that very carefully. They had to go through city bylaws and everything, and they actually did find video games, Atari video games, buried like meters and meters down into the earth. It's an amazing story. Sorry to sidetrack us there.
Yeah, there were loads of them, and I think you can still get them on. I think they're on eBay.
With the video game, yeah, you
but
mean
yeah, loads of different games that they found in that.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Zaz, you've recently joined VG. What is it that about VG that made you want to join? What is it that's different about our community that sets us apart from other gaming communities?
Actually, good question, and I'm not exactly sure how to answer this, but I've I've been watching Luton for a little while on YouTube and on Twitch, and I spoke to him there a couple times and Fuse as well, and got to know about VG, and I was like, well, it would be nice to like join like a bigger group, clan, or community or something to play some more games with, and then it's like, well, this might be interesting. Let's see what it's like, and then so I joined up and got to know the guys a bit. At first in the Battlefield division, and then branched out a little bit into Minecraft, and got to know some League people as well now, and some COD people, and now Destiny as well. And yeah, I don't know. It seemed like a good bunch of people, so I stayed, and well, here we are, pretty much a year later.
And you brought your friends.
Exactly.
Well, then now, so you've been a gamer for quite a while. What is it? What is it you think has changed in the industry in the last year that's affected us in positive or negative ways?
Positive, more indie games, and negative, pretty much the same as Sheep said. DLCs and stuff, microtransactions, and I don't know. It's turned into quite a mess, and in my opinion, not a whole lot of good games over the last year. Pretty much non-existent.
You know, for me, what I think about when we've got a community like this, one of the reasons why we wanted to put it together was we knew that we saw it coming in the future that there was going to be so much segregation between gamers that it was going to be impossible to have a Call of Duty clan and survive as a community. You have to be able to adapt, and what it comes down to is you have to be able to adapt as an individual. We have many people join the community and say, okay, I'm here to play games, guys, and then they wait for a response, and they just wait and they wait. But it's not about you coming to us and saying, hey, I want somebody to play with, and we're like, great, you know, we'll be like, absolutely, we'll include you, we'll tell you when we're meeting, where we're meeting, but it's your responsibility to put yourself out there and come to go to the lobbies, get on the forums, start new topics, start conversations, and that is where the community really is on the website. Because in the video game, you're changing groups of friends all the time, and it's really hard to try and keep that same group of friends as you're moving through different video games, especially as, like you guys have said, and there isn't many video games that really, you know, don't have huge staying power, especially these days, right? And it's what we're all about. This is what we're all about. This is why we've put this community together, so we can still have those friendships and those different friends to play with, you know, no matter what game you're playing. Right, awesome. Do we I'm going to quickly ask, do we have any questions from the chat, in particular to any one of the staff members? I haven't been watching the chat. You'll have to forgive me for that. So the chat room, questions to you guys. Do you have any questions to the staff of VG? Anything in particular that you would like answered? We'll keep an eye out, guys. Keep an eye out on the chat for questions to the staff. So I'd like you guys just to continue to put those questions through, and we'll watch that chat if you guys can do that, and we'll watch for those questions. Also, remember to share this on social media if you wouldn't mind. We're only going to be here for probably another, I don't even have my phone. Yeah, about an hour-ish. Speaking of my phone, another huge thing is we've got a Clash of Clans clan. We've fluctuated. We've gone up and down between members in that clan. We were almost at the cap of 50 players, and it went up and down and up and down. And that's the same thing. It's you have some wins, you have some losses in your wars, but it's the friendships that continue that keep that test of time, and you'll have a solid group of people as you continue to have people who are willing to put the time in and be there for those wars. the Canadian sack prizes again. I wish. I'm not gonna. It cost me too much. I'll just put it that way. It cost me too much last time. It was awesome, and I absolutely loved doing it. It was so great to see, but I can't do it again. Not on my budget.
I've just seen two questions in the chat. One from Redstone Guy. When will the Minecraft server be opened? And
good question.
I'm sorry, I always butcher your name, but Rael, what's the server seed?
We're gonna keep that secret.
Yeah, I don't think we could give you the seed, to be honest, even if we wanted to.
Yeah, it's a custom generation. We've changed some settings around, and this is the final result.
Yeah, we really pushed our own boundaries, even like like I had mentioned. This is another great thing about Veritas Gaming. I mean, it's a perfect example in VG, in our Minecraft staff in the last week. We went through how many maps, guys? 6, 7 maps, and actually went through democratically and asked each other, "What's your opinion? What do you think?" Yeah, well, I can really like this, and I don't like this, and not just because of what we think, but we're thinking about the community. We're thinking. Zaz is he brought up a great point that some of the other ones that we were looking at had great mountains and everything, but they didn't have any plains areas. They didn't have a nice place where you could set out, a sheep in a pasture or anything, because it was too hilly. And we come to compromise, and it's that happens. Stuff like that happens every single day in VG, and it's another thing that makes us so great.
Indeed.
How are we doing on the prizes, Wolf?
Yep, keeping them going continuously now. Going to leave the raffles open a little bit longer at the suggestion of OneLove, because apparently it makes things more interesting.
Okay, that's good. Have you already given away the other Steam cards too? Then, how far?
I have not.
You're just giving away games now.
I've given away one of the $20, and
Right,
that leaves.
Start.
Yeah, that leaves the 10, 20, and 50. And Galactic Civilization 3 is given away, as well as Left 4 Dead 2 and Darksiders 2.
Some good games in there, guys. Right, so
they're all going to be surprised by what the big game is in the loot.
Do you think so? Do you think they're all going to be surprised?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to introduce some of the other people we have here in the chat. One of our most popular divisions for a very long time now, and one of the founding divisions of the community, and that is Battlefield. Our division leader, DreamingSheep, is here with us. DreamingSheep, say hi.
Hello.
Been pretty quiet actually up until this point.
Yeah,
You're not on the Minecraft server though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm punching trees.
Oh, are you? Okay. DreamingSheep, you've been the Battlefield division officer for how long now? A little while.
Fairly long time. 6 months, something like that. Maybe more.
Yeah. And Dram, for those who don't know, and I don't want to necessarily put a spotlight on you, but how old are you?
Oh, isn't that the $1 million question? I am 16 years of age.
Yeah. He doesn't sound like it, does he? Girls are like,
sounds 12.
Sounds great.
Shut up, sheep. Oh, God.
But Drametheus is a perfect example again of where we are as a community and where we stand as administrators. That he is only 16 years old, but he's showing the maturity. He's showing the commitment to the community. He's here every day, and putting in time into the community, in attendance reports and making sure that his division's running well. Drametheus, it would be kind of silly to ask you how long you've been gaming for, but how you've been playing games like regularly for? Like, I'm assuming, you know, you've probably played games, you know, since you were young as well.
Yeah.
But like on a daily basis, or you know, every other day, was there a certain time in your life that you kind of just started playing video games?
Yes and no. I mean, I started, I think, one of the first games I put like 50 hours into was one of the Lego Star Wars games. Used to love that, and that was when I was like, I don't know, 7, something along those lines. But I was gonna say I've been gaming on and off since I was born, pretty much. But when I first started putting an abundant amount of time in was maybe 4 or so years ago, when I stumbled across like Assassin's Creed and some of the AAA single player games. And then sometime early in last year, I found VG, found Battlefield, got myself a PC, and I've been gaming for hours on end ever since.
Awesome. What is it to you, do you think, that's different about VG that makes us successful?
I think I'll have to go really cheesy and say the people in it. The people in VG are just absolutely amazing. For me, especially, the way I was welcomed into the community, because, you know, of my age, being vouched for by Lobo at the very beginning, and then actually being put in the squad assistant role, staff role, was a massive shock, and then slowly working, you know, to DO, just the level of like almost respect and trust I've received from UCSC, other members, squad leaders, squad assistants, despite my age and the fact that I haven't been gaming for as long as many other people. It's just, yeah, the people in it, just a great group of guys. I couldn't think of anyone better I'd want to be gaming with.
Awesome.
It all comes down to the people.
Yeah, it does. It really is. It's all about the people, and their beliefs.
Yes,
indeed.
On that. Right. So with also another one of our UCOC members, we have with us. Make sure we've got OneLove. You're in here, yeah? Not
yes, sir.
TeamSpeak. There he is. I like to bug OneLove, and even in that video, I made it. I was gonna like say, "Oh, it's all your fault. You blew up the ship." But I kind of changed it up a bit.
Fault.
No, it wasn't.
It
your
was
fault
old.
It was old. Yeah, it was creaky.
I don't know who built it or who did that things, but it wasn't my fault. Chip was doing something next to me on that panel. Ask him.
I'm innocent.
So funny. OneLove is our League of Legends division leader.
Minecraft.
Pardon me, Minecraft. Yeah, I've been up 29 hours now. No, I don't even know anymore. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking he plays in League as well, but he is our Minecraft division leader, and he's taken that from Zaz recently. So he's got some things up his sleeve for the division, for Minecraft, and in the new server. He's got some ideas and stuff. So we're excited to see what the future holds in the Minecraft division. We think it's going to be really, really awesome on this new server. Now we've got 1 point. Sorry, that's just so funny. Watching Sav trying to run away from the Enderman. It's hilarious. Sorry guys, you'll have to help me along here. OneLove, you were playing League, and from my understanding, you never played Minecraft before Veritas Gaming.
Yes, that's correct.
And you came in for League of Legends, is that right?
Yeah, I saw a post on the League of Legends forum, and I joined VG. After first few hours, I was amazed by the community, by the welcoming, as Drama said, by the people answering all the questions you had, and the warm welcome was awesome. And from there on, a couple of months after that, I saw a video on YouTube about UHC event of VG members.
UHC. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
just to quickly interject, for those who don't know, that's ultra hardcore on Minecraft. We've had a couple of events so far with ultra hardcore on the last server, so we'll be doing that again soon. Go ahead. So you saw the post about the ultra hardcore event.
Yeah, and I watched all 4 videos of it, and after that I just got hooked on the Minecraft. And from that point, I'm playing Minecraft and League of Legends all of my free time, and playing that with members in VG is just an amazing experience. It's best of my time spent on the computer.
OneLove, what accent do you have? Where are you from again?
Croatia.
Croatia.
Small
and
country in Europe.
And how old are you? OneLove?
24.
24. What do you do for work?
Currently not.
Or school? Oh, okay. Minecraft. Plays Minecraft.
Minecraft, exactly.
One of our other members. We're just gonna keep moving on. Thanks, OneLove. And I guess I'm a terrible host, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not used to this. But thanks, guys, for all the great contributions that you've had and what you said. It's all true. I just want to try and keep the time going on. One of our other big time division leaders is VG Wolf, aka Wolf Claws. He's Mr. I do not have the power from the video. Thanks for that. It was fun to try and fit that in there, Wolf. And he's also taking care of our prizes. He's our prize master tonight. Thanks for doing that, Wolf. I appreciate your help with that.
Here to help, Captain. Here to help.
Wolf, how long have you been with VG now?
About 11 months. I joined on the 27th of June, 2014.
That's my birthday. Sorry.
So just over a year now? No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just under a year. Just under a year.
How long have you been playing games for? Been gaming all your life?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been playing computer games for about a quarter of a century now.
Quarter of a century?
Yeah, it makes it sound more impressive than 25 years. Because I started off young. I started when I was about 2 years old, a wee babby, and just started playing computers, like old school things in the like late 80s, because my dad used to program some stuff, and I just started playing. So I've been on a computer since I was 2 years old. I'm 27 years old now, and I built my first PC when I was about 7 years old. So
really, your dad taught you how to do that?
No, I learned that out on my own, and then I had to show my dad a few things by the time I was 9.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. With you kind of see a different part of VG, like with the League of Legends and that kind of those kind of you play some different games than I think than what some of the majority play. For you, what is there anything in particular that stands out to you that has changed in the gaming industry recently, in the last year or so, that has affected our community in a positive or negative way?
See, you gave us this list of questions that we were going to ask, and that's the one that I hadn't filled out, and I knew it was going to happen.
Oh, really?
But no, I'm thinking about it, and I've got it. I'm going to answer it on the fly. I'd say that over the past year, maybe even the past 2 years, games like League of Legends, the MOBA class, what is it, Massively Online Battle Arena, they've taken quite center stage when it comes to like gaming on like professionally, streaming, all that sort of stuff. So I think that can only be a good thing for us, because it puts more of a spotlight on, especially for my division. It puts a much bigger spotlight on it. It draws a much varied and different crowd. So like, as long as it's not always going to be the case that MOBAs are going to reign supreme. I think they stream twice as many hours as like any other FPS game or something like that. But that's going to change eventually. So while we're on this high, we need to be getting in new members, like of different diversity, different interests, that sort of thing. So it can only be a good thing.
Awesome. Yeah, and I thought there's, there's definitely a change in the dynamics there, especially with the whole competitive scene now going with those games. With that said, there's always a question about where Veritas Gaming stands on competition, and just going to quickly address that so it's clear. We are a community of gamers. That means that everybody pitches in. So if you've got 5 or 6 people who are willing to pitch in to a squad that's going to be competitive, we're all for that. We'll support you with all that we can. We'll give you a topic to be to have a place to meet at. We'll list your lobby if we can try and help you get some members, and we'll encourage you. And then of course, Veritas Gaming, we've got a great part of our structure is the ATS system, so the attendance tracking system. So you will get more accolades as being a competitive player. So when it comes to representing Veritas Gaming in competition, you can do that. It's not mandatory though. That's what some people think, that you can't be part of VG and go do your own thing and be a competition player someplace else. The only clear definition that we want to ensure is that all our members who are in squads, our structured members, are not on the roster of another team as well, so that you have the full commitment to your squad, right? Because again, the structure, it all comes down to everybody being there at the same time, and we can have those lobbies and those parties for people to play in.
That sort of ties into something that we were discussing. What was it?
Just
yesterday?
Recently.
Friday.
Yeah.
With the League of Legends division. Now, I think I'm meant to be announcing it right now during the live stream, because fancy. Ooh, everybody's watching. But yeah, there's a new, basically Sona squad within the EU West battalion of League of Legends has taken the plunge, and they've said that they're going to commit to becoming a competitive squad for the League of Legends division, which means that they'll be going out, they'll be participating in tournaments online, sort of representing us as a community. And so that's something exciting going forward for League of Legends. Although I've also been told by a few people that I'm supposed to say Doddy sucks. So yeah, Doddy, you suck. But the rest of you're all cool.
Cool. Well, thanks, Wolf. You can get back to your prizes. So we've got a couple of other people here just to go through real quick, and we kind of stop with the interview process part of things. I haven't been keeping an eye on the chat. Is there any other questions from the chat room for staff members? Any one of our staff members here, or anything about VG in particular? Do you have any questions about us, about our community? We all know there's still much to improve in the community, and that's what we're looking forward to we've come a long way in 5 years. We really have. Considering that none of us, not a single person in staff does this as a full-time job. This is all volunteer, and when when we have the time available, we all still have jobs and other lives apart from the community. So it's a big feat. I'm impressed and proud of you guys. Okay, so without further ado, we've got one of our one member that I just forgot to mention is Raging Stoner, or Rob, who is Zazra's right-hand man in the web team department.
Yes, hello.
Hi Rob, thanks for joining us. I know you had a pretty busy weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for VG, I always make time.
Appreciate that. Rob, you joined us a little after Zazra, and for some people, they haven't really probably gamed with you and stuff. What is it? What kind of games do you play, Rob?
Well, currently on the VG side, I occasionally play Minecraft, but unfortunately, due to health issues, I currently can't really join in structured games and stuff.
Oh, sure, that's okay. What are kind of other games in your library?
Well, I'm basically addicted to PlanetSide 2 and Day of Defeat Source, and Gun Game, of course, always awesome.
Did you say gun game?
Gun Game, yeah, Day of Defeat Gun Game. It's kind of like the gun game in Battlefield.
Okay.
But it's my favorite kind of gun game is in Orange Box, which is
right.
Basically Counter-Strike with crappy graphics.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really low key and yeah, game. It's awesome.
Cool. I haven't played much of PlanetSide 2, and I know there was a few VGs that were all really excited about that coming out on consoles. But I haven't talked to them recently. I'm not sure if any of them are here, Lost, or who else was it that was really excited about PS2? There's a few other people. Are you playing that all on PC, Rob, or do you play on console as well?
Yeah, mainly PC. I currently do have a PlayStation 2 and and an Xbox, not an Xbox One, but the very first Xbox.
Yeah.
And I occasionally play some old games on those. Dreamfall, I played on the Xbox, but I'm mainly a PC guy.
Right. What, Rob, you do a lot of improvements for our site that others don't really see, and so one of the questions that I was going to pose to one of the staff members sometimes is, what do you think we can do in the next year to improve our community? And Rob, you're already, working on stuff sometimes before I even know about it. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, but this is the better way to do it. I'm like, all right, Rob, that's awesome. Go ahead. Rob set up the live stream on our live stream page. He set up the iframe so we could have that hosted on our website and all this stuff, and it was great. It looks awesome. With Rob, I'll ask you. You've seen kind of the website coming from almost an outsider's perspective, because you haven't been with us for as long as some people here. What is it? What do you think? What are some of the other things that you think stand out to you that we could do differently to improve the community? And I'm not talking website particularly, but are there any other things that you can think of that we could maybe do to improve?
Well, on the website side, I can see quite a lot of things. I would love
really?
to start working on.
So good.
It's epic, but it could be even more awesome. Unfortunately, due to the fact that I don't really join in games and stuff, that's a part of VG that I don't really
Gonna miss out on.
I really miss out on that side. It's mainly website stuff that I can see that we can improve. But what I do actually see is one of my passions is people in general, and working with people, and leadership stuff, and management. And one of the things I'm clearly seeing in the UCUC side is that we are actively helping each other to become better leaders, to better learn how to interact with people, how to improve things and stuff like that. So I think the community currently is actually constantly improving upon itself. So it's kinda it's going to be interesting what way we are going to go into.
Yeah, I agree. And to kind of touch on something that you mentioned, I've been trying to think of different ways, and there's one thing that I want to point out to everybody who's watching, and anybody who's going to watch after, that we do have an idea box. Like, it's just a subforum in the secure forums, but if you've got absolutely anything that you want to throw in there going, you know what, I think we should try this, we should do this. There's no stupid questions, there's no stupid ideas. Just throw it in there. We can tell you, we could put up posts, and then many times an idea that comes out of the idea box is just like, it's discussed for a little bit, people go, oh well, what if we did this, and and things, and that's how you hash things out. You start throwing out ideas. But where I was going with that is, I've been trying to think of ways that we can try and incorporate our community members and have ways to have get-togethers, parties, online get-togethers, but not having to play a game. It's difficult, right? So what I'd encourage everyone to do is to spend some more time on our TeamSpeak server. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything, and it's free voice communication. I'm almost always, if I'm not 100% busy, I'm in the help desk, and I'm there available to chat with. I'm there. It's not just because I'm hanging out doing work exactly. I'm usually doing work, but we just need to try and spend a little more time together online. Like, make some friends, get to know some people. And the great thing about online communities is that there isn't this. You don't have the face communication necessarily. So you have certain how can I put it? Safeguards. That make it easier.
One of the reasons I don't commit myself currently to structured gaming and stuff is because I have autism, and I'm currently learning how to deal with it. And something that I learned through my autism is that one of the things that can make it more difficult for people to interact with each other is actually seeing a face on the other side.
Oh, is that right? It's better to see a face.
No, people tend to communicate through non-verbal communication for about 70%, and 30% is speech and text and stuff. So for me personally, it takes way less energy to speak with people through TeamSpeak than it takes me to actually meet them in real life.
See. And for some people, they've got that fear of meeting someone in real life, that online makes things easier. But the whole, just like you mentioned earlier, like just everyone trying to encourage one another and help build each other up. It's an amazing place to be.
I love it here.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks for joining us. That doesn't look damning at all. Veritas Gaming looks inconspicuous. That's a hard word to say.
Yes, it is.
How many other hard words are there to say? We were going through this, T-Dub and I, the other day.
What's enough in vilification?
Oh, you and that bloody word.
It's an actual word. And it's English.
It is, I looked it up. Oh, right.
That's all I'm going to say.
We've got a couple of staff members left, and then we're almost done. Wolf, how are we doing on the prizes? Do we need to give away one of the Steam cards, or have you done that already?
There's still the $50 Steam card left, as well as the sort of main game prize. But I'm not sure if you wanted to do that another way, or just the raffle.
No. I just wanted to give him a shout out. That's all.
Okay, well,
We've still got about 45 minutes.
Oh, then we're miles off then. Don't worry about it. I might do the $50 Steam card soon.
Goodness. These guys want their goods.
Yeah, well, what a shame. What's the main game? It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. It's whatever these villagers are playing on their screens. Right. We've just got a couple members now. One member who couldn't be with us today is our division leader for Destiny, and that's Kulu Jack. He unfortunately had to. He wasn't able to make it last second, and so in his place we have the Destiny commanding officer, the assistant division leader, and that is Cnsrapp. You'll see him on our VG on this channel. You'll see him often. He plays on several consoles and on PC. Rapp, welcome to the show. Welcome to the UCOC, the Cool Hangout.
Hello.
Rapp, Destiny's been doing really well, and I know I kind of started that division and got things going, but even since I've left, which has been, well, when did Crota come out? It was has it been 5-6 months now?
That seems about right. You abandoned us.
Okay, so I abandoned you about 5-6 months ago, and you guys have taken it and run, and you're really starting to get a really nice tight knit group of people there on the Destiny side. Roughly speaking, how many members you guys at now?
I think as of yesterday we have about 40 members now, and we've seen a huge increase within just the last few months. I think about 7 or 8 people have just joined recently.
What? And I mean, I know that you in particular, you've taken a lot of that responsibility on yourself to try and get Veritas Gaming's name out there. That hey, we do have squads for Destiny and people playing this game. Is that, can you attribute it to mostly like website recruitment, or is there other ways that these people are coming in?
To be honest, I would say most of it is through Clans of Destiny. I went out and created a VG clan group over there, and that's where most of our people come from, but also through sites like, I think it's Let's Find a Group or something like, I forget the exact title of it, LFG, where we just bring in random people to do a raid with us or something like that. But for the most part, I would say it's other sites, and I think just us playing and destroying people in PvP probably helped.
Do you actually have people join through that? Like, because I mean, if you whip them in PvP, they'd have to first get your PSN, or do you become friends on PSN first?
There's been one person who has sent me a message through PSN going, "Hey, your team was really good. I mean, I don't have a group. I'm interested in joining." Haven't heard from him since then, but yeah, people are like, "Wow, they beat us really badly. I want to be part of that group."
That's kind of how the Battlefield guys are with League of Death. That's what they call it. Yeah.
That's the one.
And they'll kick ass and take names, and we do have. I guess I should ask. I don't know if that's official or anything. Drametheus, have we gained any members from your guys' appearance in League of Death?
Oh, we haven't really gained as such because we at League of Death there's a bunch of other communities, so guys that are already showing commitment. But when we go on public servers with the guys at League of Death and our like combined, communities. We have seen a couple guys come in since we started playing with new people.
A lot of times that's all it takes is just putting in the time to trying to work with play with other people. Sav, you could probably attest to that, how difficult it is sometimes to get people together. You've been really pushing. Well, I shouldn't say pushing. You've been really trying hard to get a community, a group, a guild together for Guild Wars 2. What is it exactly? Do you think it is? Is it because everybody's already in? Like the game's kind of established, right? It's been out for a little while. Is that why? Do you think?
The game's established, but it's also getting a lot of new people in the last couple months or so with all the talk of an expansion. I'm sorry, my push to talk shift and it's slowing me down, running away from the zombie. Yeah, it's been a little bit frustrating.
Your mic went mute. I'm not sure if you knew that.
My mic went muted.
Yeah.
I think it's because I'm getting attacked.
Sure. Where'd you go?
My experience in general has been it's just hard getting people to, it is a well-established game, so it's been frustrating in that sense. A lot of people just want to join a big giant guild and just play whenever they play. So it's kind of hard starting from the ground up and building it up. But I've also found recently that just the persistence and the constant. I mean,
Shut up.
My keyboard's a piece of shit.
Sorry, Sav, you cut out again. Put your push to talk on your mouse button, maybe.
We're gonna do this now and go back to the old way. We've had people just like when we were running in dungeons and stuff like that, just say, "Hey guys, you were really good. Can I join up with you sometimes?" And we'll add them on the friends list. And every once in a while, I'll throw an invite, and that's kind of how we've been progressing. All this website, like the old-fashioned recruitment that I used to do for Call of Duty, which I found really effective, was always going on the website and saying, "Hey, we're recruiting, looking for people to help." It doesn't really work with a game like Guild Wars. It's a well-established game, and you kind of have to try to convince people to almost trust you, and you're a stranger. So it's been that's what's been my most difficult my most difficult thing to overcome.
It's funny how you say that, because I almost feel like our Clash of Clans group is somewhat like that, has been kind of like that. You've got a whole bunch of people, like there's millions of people who are playing this game, and so they'll come in and they'll play with you for a while, but they don't have that commitment, that same level of commitment, because you're still sort of a stranger. You're still not really friends, it seems. Is the game? You'll have to forgive me. I've never played it, but is it possible for people to be trolly with that game? Like, is there a problem with bad experiences in there?
Yes and no. There's the PvE, the player versus environment aspect of it. Oh shit! Hold on a minute. I gotta.
Okay.
There's the play versus environment part of it that is kind of it's that we're actually considered one of the better communities in the MMO genre. But there is always somebody. There's always people that there's always people that are you get it everywhere. There's people that want to screw with you and mess with you. The PvP aspect of the game. It definitely has kind of a sour community. However, I don't really play that, and I think that's actually what a lot of people look for when they're looking for somebody to play with in Guild Wars. They're looking for somebody to play in PvP. A lot of times, a lot of the PvE stuff is easily done solo, by yourself, or there's a lot of ways to find groups in the game. So getting a group together for PvE isn't always the optimal. You want to join for the PvP sometimes, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, it does.
I apologize. My wife just came down while I was talking.
No worries. All right, we're giving away the $50 Steam card, guys. $50 Steam card. Enter raffle right now into the Steam chat. That's $50. That is almost a whole Battlefield game.
Give it a week, that'll be Hardline.
Hardline will be down to $30. Oh, I almost totally forgot. I also have to announce. I still have it in my chat, and no, I don't. We have a T-shirt that has been designed by one of our own Destiny members, by the Thin White Duke, and he's made a great design for our anniversary. So I want everybody to know that in this T-shirt, we always ensure on all of our products on our store, all of the profit. Sorry, that's what the word I was looking for. All of the profit is set to like $1. It's very, very minimal. And so the other costs that you see is for the shirt itself, or the product itself. And so you're getting it from Spreadshirt themselves, and they charge us to put our decal on there, and we just keep the cost minimal. For this T-shirt, however, we have the profit set to $5. Okay, so I want you to be aware of that. It is still, we've ensured that the graphic doesn't take up a lot of that price, so it is still pretty cheap. And I'm not sure what it is for you guys. For me, in Canadian dollars, it's $22. That's with $5. For every T-shirt that's sold, $5 goes towards Veritas Gaming, and of course those funds go into prizes, giveaways, such as this is what we're doing here today. So it's a really cool design. I'm really grateful for Duke. He's a new member of our web team, and he made a great cool shirt. So if you guys want to do that, I've put the links in the chat for the US and the UK stores. I think. Did I not? No, I didn't. Did I? I think so. Sorry about that. Somebody else can help me out with the link to the other store if that's not the right link. So we're getting close to the end here, guys. There is one other thing. Now, we were talking about this is Veritas Gaming's been around for 5 years. We've come a long way in the last 5 years. And oh, you know what? I almost forgot somebody. I'm so sorry. One of our most important, and he's always hiding in the shadows, TheAdmiralAckbar, waiting with his traps.
Hello.
Hi, Akbar. Let me introduce Admiral Akbar. He's one of our newer UCMC members as well. He is our accounts manager. So what the accounts manager does is he ensures that you get through the validation process, that once you've sent out your email, you've verified your email, that you are accepted in the community, and so he runs that part of things, the behind the scenes of everybody's account. He ensures that you have the proper permissions to see what you need to see on the websites. So it's a huge and very, and he also deals with inactive members and such. It's a very big job that has a lot of administration work and very little glory. And but Akbar has been actually a loyal member for a very long time. How long have you been part of VG now?
I think 3 years and some change.
3 years and some change. Well, what did you start with? Was it Battlefield 3?
Yeah, Battlefield 3. It was
on PS3?
One of Luton's videos convinced me to join up with you guys.
Right. And were you like gaming for a long time before that? Have you been part of other communities?
No, this is my first gaming community I've been in, but I've been gaming since I was a kid. Don't know when, but my first game was Crash Bandicoot 2, if anyone knows when that came out.
What was that, PlayStation 2?
No, original PlayStation.
First PlayStation. Kind of... Okay, thinking maybe a 3. I don't know exactly.
1997, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I've been playing since 1997.
So... almost 20 years. For you, Akbar, like it's actually been, you were for a long time not actually playing hardly anything with Veritas Gaming members, and all you did was be a very loyal warrant officer, which is one of our staff members who ensures everybody gets the awards and accolades on our website. What have you kind of been doing as far as gaming is concerned lately?
Well, I'm still on the PlayStation 3, and
Right.
I think I'm one of the few people who play Destiny in VG on the PlayStation 3. Everyone
Right.
seems they're on PlayStation 4.
Yeah,
And
there
then
is a lot
I've
of
just been expanding my gaming collection for PlayStation 3 before I decide to upgrade.
You're expanding before you decide to upgrade, so I'm assuming you're gonna hang on to all those games?
Yeah, I've been going to GameStop, getting used games for $5 that I always wanted to play on PlayStation 3, but I never got the chance to pick them up.
Now's the perfect time, right?
Yes, that is exactly what I was thinking.
That's actually pretty smart. I actually did the same thing. I wanted to play World at War so bad. I wanted to play World at War, and so I went out and bought it, Call of Duty World at War, for $5. That was one of my first games in a big community. Like I of course been gaming all my life, but it was the community that we were part of before VG, and that is I went through like a boot camp squad and the works and everything, and that was all for Call of Duty World at War. I absolutely loved that game, but it is so hacked now. It is ridiculous. So hacked. Can't even play it. You can't go through one lobby without having somebody hack the lobby.
Yeah.
Be like no clip and all that. That's terrible. It's so sad. But like Zaz and I played a few weeks back. We played Red Dead Redemption online. That's back up now, actually. Because that went down for a while. When the GameSpy servers went down, the online portion of Red Dead went down. But now it's like client or host. How do you call that? Server hosting? Client hosting? Client hosting?
Yeah, you have to do a local
local hosts.
Local hosting.
Yeah, local hosting. So it's like Call of Duty in that way, so it's dependent on your buddy's internet connection, which is not bad. Like, we had a good time, didn't we, Zaz?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that game was actually online in multiplayer. Actually, with that said, and this is something actually we kind of talked about a little bit, about having ways to try and meet up with those people that you don't play with as often. Something that's crossed my mind over the weekend, I'd like us to do pick one of our summer months this coming year, July or August, and call it the Throwback Squad month or the Throwback Lobby month. I don't know, throwback lobbies. And every weekend that month, all of us can commit to trying to get together with your old squad mates. Dig out the old dust off the old PS3 or the old Xbox. Get it hooked up and let's try and set up ahead of time, like so that we can schedule it like a month or two ahead of time and say, yeah, on the second Saturday of August, we're going to play Call of Duty World at War. At so and so time. What do you think that would be a cool thing to do?
Let's do that.
I would absolutely love that.
I think it would be great too. I hear all the time, and I feel the same way. Like, especially being the head of, at the head of the community up here, and Sav, I'm sure, experiences the same thing. And Sheep, where you touch so many people, and I don't mean touch literally. I mean we talk to and we're friends with so many of the community that I feel bad that I don't get to play with some of my friends on the PS3, and that I quickly left my friends on the PS3 for the PS4, and then within like 8 months I left all my friends on the PS4 for PC. So
thanks, DD.
Yeah, right.
PC Master Race.
There's been several times I've had my own squads, and maybe even need to get back to playing Killzone 3. That was another great game that is awesome with friends and absolutely shit by yourself. It's such a hard game to play by yourself. You just get so angry. Kind of like Call of Duty. Right, so to the end of the show, I do want to ask everybody this, and I want to ask you guys in the chat the same question, okay? VG has now celebrated 5 years, and I'm thinking and looking forward to the next 5 years. My question to you is, in a perfect world, what would you like to see happen in VG in the next 5 years? In a perfect world, what would you like to see happen in VG, or what would you like to have in VG, or what would you like to see happen? Does anybody have anything right off the top of their head? No? I could tell mine. Yeah. How about let's start with the admins. Sav and DS. What are your guys' thoughts? Sheep, you haven't chatted for a bit there. What are your thoughts in the next 5 years in a perfect world? What would you like to see happen in our community?
The main reason I'm not talking is I can't hear half of what you're saying. I heard something about the next 5 years, but I didn't hear anything beyond that.
Okay. I'll ask again. What would you like to see happen in the next 5 years?
Is it still at me, or is that someone else now?
No, that was at you, Sheep.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I heard 5 years, but nothing else.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really bad. I'll record it at the end of this. And, tough question, really. For me personally, I think I'd want some more games that I can play with more people. Really.
You mean giving of games?
No. Like, I think games that I would
lobbies?
enjoy to play. So that lobbies and that is a really tough question. I personally just feel I don't play enough with VG members that, and if that could improve for me personally, that would be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hadn't really thought of it on the spot. Crap.
It's okay.
That's shocking. Come on, we were all prepared with these questions before.
I'm sorry that I was trying to set up a new Minecraft server. And I've spent literally hours running through maps and generating them. I'm not prepped for that question.
That's okay. Sav, do you have some thoughts on that?
Personally, I'd like to see a lot more diversity. And I'm trying to start it myself again with this Guild Wars thing. But just more than like the first-person shooters, now we got League of Legends is becoming obviously very large in our community. So I'd like to see more stuff like that, more guilds, more and not just Guild Wars. Maybe if we can. I mean, we've had this discussion 100 times in the past about World of Warcraft and stuff like that, but getting other types of games into our community, different aspects, not focus more on like the flexible member idea that we have, and turn it into other things, and more make a more diverse community. Yeah. Maybe even get like sports games and have like FIFA teams and stuff like that, I think would be really exciting.
Why not? I'm surprised. I was shocked when I heard like there was a top 10 videos that FIFA was like one of like in the top 10 of video games on YouTube. And I don't know anybody that talks about playing FIFA, but apparently there's lots of people who do. What about any of you guys? Do any of you guys play FIFA?
I have it in my Origin.
I play it all the time.
Do you really? On what platform?
The PS4.
Oh. Okay. See, and that's again, and for a while there, we actually had some driving lobbies for a bit, some GT5, Gran Turismo. But I agree, yeah, Sav, I agree. I definitely would love to see more diversity, and it's hard for us as staff to we see and want so many great things for the community, but it's out of our reach because we only have so much time and so much energy to put into the community that we have to just leave it up to the community, and that is every single one of you guys to put in a little extra effort, to put in a little extra time, say, yeah, you know what, I'll take attendance, no problem, I'll do it, I'll write down those names, I'll get on the forum and I'll write them down for you guys, no problem, I can do that. That's all it takes, and then we can get some lobbies started. It'd be awesome. To the other UCOC members, I'm not going to point anybody out in particular. Do you guys have any, in a perfect world, let me ask the question, in a perfect world, what would you like to see happen in VG in the next 5 years?
For me, it'd be, I would say, almost more cross-divisional play, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just more, I mean, because I feel, I was originally in Battlefield Division, so it's not really the same. But I feel like some of us feel like, oh, well, I'm in this division, I should only play with these people, and I think it needs to be pushed that that's not the case, just a little bit.
Yeah, and we touched on that a little bit on the beginning of the stream, how the whole point of the community is so that you have other people to play with no matter what game you're playing. Like, just because you mostly play Destiny all week and then you play Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5 times, get in on the forums and there's a Grand Theft Auto topic with already people who are trying to get other people to play with.
I didn't need you to call me out like that, DT.
It's funny. I haven't been watching the chat. Is anybody watching the chat for questions either?
Actually, I have thought of what I would like in 5 years' time.
Yeah, what's that?
I think for me, ideally, cross-platform gaming. I believe Microsoft are working towards it, but that would be fantastic. No more segregation, no more this is better than that. Just everyone is able to play with everyone and be equal.
That would be nice. Yeah, so if like, for example, if you're playing FIFA on your PlayStation 4, that you could play with an Xbox One player as well, or PC, that would be awesome.
Exactly. One day, hopefully.
I agree.
Yeah, because it's all pretty much PC hardware now anyway, so
it
shouldn't be should be easier now.
I think, don't most of the developers host their own servers? They don't go through Microsoft or Sony, so it would make sense that you could do it now.
All right. Anybody else? Quickly, and then I'm gonna quickly wrap it up with mine. Oh, you got something?
Well, he's not gonna like this, but you've forgotten about your PCCC buddy there.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Shu.
I don't, man. So
I've got so much on my mind. He did too. We've got so and this is actually exactly the time to talk about it too, where we're talking about lobbies and such. We've got what we call our corps commanders or platform managers, and one of the members who is again on the site every day, ensuring things are happening, checking in with people, going through PMs, and trying to ensure that we are getting these lobbies started for members, and that is UglyWornOutShoe. Yes, that's right, his name is UglyWornOutShoe. Shu, again, my apologies for forgetting about you. What you do for us is we couldn't do without you. We appreciate what you do. welcome to the show as well, Shu.
Yeah, no problem.
Shu, what games are you playing mostly? Like, I know you play Battlefield with the guys, and you were in the Battlefield division for quite some time. What kind of games do you play?
Yeah, I'm still active in the Battlefield community. Last few weeks playing with the guys GTA 5, and for the rest of it is PlanetSide and some other games that I have lying around and just feel like playing.
PlanetSide 2?
Yes.
On PC 2?
Yes, PC.
Do we have, like, now that's 2 people in UCC, yourself and Rob have said that you're playing PlanetSide 2. Do we have a certain amount of people, several people who are playing that?
Yes, we do. Drametheus also plays. We have a old Battlefield squad leader, Space Toy, who's playing, and some other Battlefield guys who plays not regularly, but just a few months back we played a few weeks straight, almost twice a week about that, and giving out some ATS points too, just to have a little bit of fun. And but there's not real life passion with most of the guys to do that, because real life mostly Battlefield guys play a lot of Battlefield, so going for then also PlanetSide 2, what takes up a lot of time to rank up. Mostly it doesn't happen for the guys. There's just not enough time in the week, and that's a shame. The game is just awesome.
Yeah, right. And that's kind of like what Stab was saying too. If we could have like a diversity of people playing several different games, we could have several different lobbies a few times a week. It'll give everybody more opportunities to be able to jump in at a certain time and not have to try and then not have to miss out from one thing to just to go to another.
Yeah, indeed.
Shoot, how long have you been part of VG now?
A little bit over a year now, around the same time as Zaz came aboard.
Right.
Well, we signed up at the same time, but.
Right. With what are your thoughts on you've been part of the community now for a few months now, or is it over a year?
Yeah, over a year, yeah.
Oh, it's over a year now. Okay.
Yeah, 1 year and 1 or 2 months, something like
that. Okay.
We joined on the same day.
What would you like to see happen in the community in the next 5 years? You've seen kind of what we have to offer and what we do for our members. What is your thoughts on that?
Yeah, just a little bit more of a activity from the most of the flexible and community members. I just see in ATS and such that a lot of members apply and don't play games, and that's a shame. We have a lot of people who are really dedicated and have fun and are really good people to play with, nice guys, always having fun. And girls indeed. Just being there for each other, trying to help each other to learn to be better at gaming. So just more lobbies, more activities between different lobbies. So I think most of the Battlefield 4 guys that I know do this very well. Like for me, Drama and other guys just also play PlanetSide, play GTA. Sometimes you play Counter-Strike or that sort of game. So we are just running around a lot in different games, and we'll be happy to see if there will be a lot more people doing that.
You know what? It's funny that you say that. I think sometimes for some people it's almost like the squads, because you play with those people that are approximately the same times and all that, those things tend to work. So I would challenge you guys to start with your squads. Start asking in your squad discussions or in the lobbies that you're part of, hey guys, what other games are you playing? And we can start to diversify. Let me finish. We're just about down here, and I'm just going to wrap it up. One of my ideas for what I would like to see happen in VG in a perfect world, this is quotations, in a perfect world, that I win the lottery, or essentially it's my, okay, this is my dream, that I win the lottery, that I can do this full time, because I'm always, I mean, and not just me, I'm sure that there's countless staff members that feel the exact same way as I do, that they wish that, gosh, I wish I didn't have to go to work, because I've got so much other stuff that I could be doing that could be productive and could be good for our community and our members, and I like to serve. However, I was thinking about the money side of things. I would think it would be awesome if we could find a way to sponsor members into a game. And maybe we can do this. If we had regular donations, I suppose we probably could do that too. But we don't ask for donations unless it's time to pay the bills, which we do once every year before this anniversary. So right now, as of right now, so everybody knows as well, all our bills are paid for the next year and set up already, so that our servers are paid for and everything. We don't even have to worry about it. But any extra funds that come in during the year go towards giveaways and such. But I was thinking it would be cool if we could sponsor members into games. So after they get, I don't know, after they've been with the community for so long or have a certain amount of attendance points, they can choose any lobby of a group of lobbies that they want to be part of, and they will be given that game to go play with that group of people. Because it's almost always, the reason why people don't join other lobbies is usually because of the funds, or they simply just can't justify. Well, and we kind of touched on it a little bit. We all know that greed is killing video games, and so they have a hard time justifying how much money they have to spend to get that game, because they don't think they'll play it as often. But that's what keeps us segregated. So I would love to be able to give people games that deserve it and are willing to put in some time into the community. Well, so let me ask Wolf, how are we doing with the prizes? Are we
Yeah, we're pretty much there. Had a little bit of a setback because there was a prick in the channel that was just trolling, and he ended up winning GTA 5. So I had to redraw it, and then I skipped over the winner. So yeah, but that's all sorted up now. We're good. The big prizes of the day are gone.
Okay. So Dusk got the big prize.
Yep, and I think it was Flame Fang that got the $50 card.
Oh, good. Awesome. Flame Fang. Kudos to Flame Fang. Oh, there is one other thing I really did want to, and I still will. I actually put together a Minecraft World Tour video. I took the time, before we took our old Minecraft server down, I took the time to go about and fly over everyone's builds and try and get some recordings of everything. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I tried to find things of significance on the map, so if it was some little shack somewhere, I probably missed it. But Flame Fang is one of our best builders, and he made this great temple fortress on top of a mountain. So we'll see that. I'll have that Minecraft tour video up on the VG YouTube within the next couple of days-ish, something like that. Also, we're going to try and that same video, the Minecraft video that we produced for the ending of the old server that I played in the beginning of the show, a little skit that we did, that will be up on the VG YouTube channel as well. If somebody could link the VG YouTube channel, please, into the chat for us, and that way everyone's got an address to there. You can probably find actually all that information on our Twitch channel in the info section. You can follow us on Twitter and get notifications of special events and such through there. Follow us on YouTube, and we put several members on there. This Twitch channel, I wanted to be clear about this Twitch channel. This is open to any of our active live streamers. We would like our those who are already live streaming, to be able to give them a little bit of a leg up and be able to stream to 100 plus subscribers or followers on Twitch. So we have that opportunity available. If you are an active streamer, PM, send a private message to Sav, VG Sav on the forums, and he'll be able to help you out with that and get you scheduled in and the information that you need. And you can stream on the channel as well. So here we like to try and diversify, and we try and get other people from different places, so you can kind of see what Veritas Gaming is all about. Right. Does anybody have anything that you'd like to add about Veritas Gaming, about the last 5 years or the next 5?
A boat.
What?
A boot.
Oh, you're laughing at my accent? I don't even say it that bad. Some people are pretty bad.
I feel like I was abused for my accent on Friday, so I'm just giving as good as I took. All right.
Oh, that was funny. Good. Well, thanks for everybody for joining the stream. Are we still giving away prizes? I'm still seeing raffle in there.
Yep, the last one of the evening, and that was for the Left 4 Dead bundle 1 and 2.
Right.
And I've just drawn the winner, and here we go. Congratulations to Fuse DZN.
Awesome.
Fuzzy.
Yes.
Fuzzy doesn't.
Yes. Nice, Fuse. Congrats, buddy. Well, that's all I have. I don't think I've forgotten anything. You guys will tell me if I did, I'm sure. Thanks to everybody for joining. I honestly haven't even been keeping track of the numbers or how many people have been in the chat. I know that the video content has been lacking. I did want to have more planned. It just, this whole anniversary thing crept up on me, and we had a lot to do to get prepared for this.
Your channel started
don't everybody forget about the t-shirt we have. If anybody, actually, if we can link those again in the chat. Let's see if I can.
A few people were saying that the link wasn't working for them.
The link wasn't working for them? Really?
Yeah, loaded a blank page.
Yeah, it's very slow.
Very slow.
It's just really slow?
Yeah, I've tried loading it myself, but it's loading really slow. So I think there's a problem at Spreadshirt's end.
Oh, okay. That would make sense. What's that called again? Can you bombard
DDoS.
the server? Yeah, right. DDoS attacked by VG. Well, that's that. This is
they had a
quite
problem early in the week as well.
For me too. What's that?
Spreadshirt had a problem earlier in the week as well.
Oh, did they really?
Yes.
That would make sense. Guess we can turn all the tunes back on. Let's get some better. Thanks for joining, guys. See you again in the another 5 years.
Let's not make it that long.
No, we don't. Maybe we should just do this on schedule. Like every 3 months on the dot or something? Like the first of every, I don't know, maybe first Sunday? Sundays typically seem to be the best day though, I think.
Yes, and because it's a Sunday, it also means that, you know, I can't be drunk, generally speaking, so that's always a plus.
Why can't you be drunk on a Sunday?
Sundays I always have a lot of background noise.
Because I need to be up for work in 6 hours.
Oh, I see.
Don't let that stop you.
Yeah, but the last time I went into work, like early on a Monday, still pretty drunk. It didn't end well.
I don't know. Rather than just, well, we've only done this twice, so it's not like we got it set in stone. We don't have to do anything by any means, a kind of tradition or anything.
We should talk shit about everybody that's still left there. Like that fuzzy dozen motherfucker that won.
Oh, I think my computer needs a break too. I've been running it hard tonight.
User in your channel stopped recording.
I'm surprised about Vegas crashing on me constantly.
I hear you, scrub.
Thanks, Duke. Thanks for joining. Maybe I should take a nap.
So yeah, we had 18 prizes in total, including the Steam cards, and we gave away 12 of them. 12, yeah.
Oh, okay. So we've got 6 games left?
Yep, 2 Trines, 2 Terrarias, Age of Empires 2.
Okay,
Rise
if you
of
want,
Nations.
if you're still in the chat right now, and you want a game, what do we have left again? Age of Empires 2, Trine 2?
With the Forgotten Expansion, Rise of Nations, Trine 2, and Terraria.
Trine 2 and Terraria. Hey, Ultra Held, you just missed the show, man. Take care, Bye Lobo. Thanks for coming out.
I'll be Lobo.
Oh,
Hey, that's my line.
yeah, if you get Age of Empires, then you
we
and
can
I
share.
can play.
No. Lobo's mine.
Yeah, AoE 2 is an awesome game. We should do that. Let's get a lobby of that going. Maybe tonight. I need to stream on the VG channel, this channel. I'll be streaming on this channel tonight, by the way. Yes, we do need to play Flame. Fool got me back into it. I used to play Ego with my my brothers and sisters. We used to play by dial-up.
The good old days of tell me what your
got
IP is and we'll connect.
Fool's got it. How many people? Yeah. How many people can we get? How late are you guys up tonight, Fused and Flame? Or are you guys probably doing a? Are you guys have a night watch lobby tonight?
Yeah, Battle Drive. Age of Empires 2 does multiplayer. It used to be the old TCP/IP connection for multiples. Then I think they built in a game lobby system, but you'd still need to connect via IP and stuff. There's a new way that allows you all to connect to the same IP, so it's essentially you use this program and then you connect to a LAN and it treats it as if you're all the LAN.
I wasn't sure what I was going to do tonight, to be honest. My original plan was to stream Destiny tonight. But I have a feeling I'm going to crash very soon. I need to get some food in me and maybe a couple hours sleep. Did anyone get it? Yeah, that game that we have to give away includes the Forgotten Expansion.
Yep.
Is that the new expansion?
No.
Okay.
There is a new one.
Yeah, it's coming soon, I think.
Yeah, I got a bed 502 bad gateway at Spreadshirt.
Yeah, see, it's Spreadshirt, that's down.
Spreadshirt is down. Okay. Sorry about that. Great time, Spreadshirt, to go down right when our live stream goes. And now it's our great, awesome T-shirt by the Thin White Duke. If you guys missed that, there we do have a Do T-shirt. It is on our store, online store, on both the US and EU.
We're gonna get some stuff done. Good fun, fellas.
Alright, Seth, take care. I gotta
See you
get
soon.
soon too.
Good night.
See ya.
User disconnected from your channel.
So tell me about this new spawn, guys.
Which one?
It's spawn.
Yeah, but with the new stuff.
Well, the teleportation platform was mostly designed by Sheep. We've collaboratively changed it up a little bit to make it look a little bit better.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I love the monitors. I love that they're like clerks.
Exactly, and they.
Alright, guys. Go ahead, Zazra.
They still have some traits in them.
Still have.
You can.
Yeah, shit. Let me change my game mode here.
Alright, I'm gonna log off, guys. I'll
Have a
get
good
you
one.
on Minecraft later.
Cool. Later, bye.
Ooh, sponge.
User disconnected from your
Nice.
channel.
I like that. That's a great idea.
There's a little starter kit chest here as well.
Oops.
That's fine. They've got regen.
Just so you know,
We've
that
got
looks
regen.
like-
Awesome.
Blah 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 blah. Prizes. We did 2 back-to-back Steam cards, a $10 then $20. Longstrip 42 won the $10. Mega Gym 2012 won the $20. However, Mega Gym then said that he wanted Longstrip to also get his. So.
Okay. If you can please just send me all of that information via PM or email, and then I'll ensure
yeah,
that those people get their prizes in the next couple of days.
I'm putting the games plus email addresses on the live stream timeline and prizes page.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So if you follow me then,
Yes.
this is another build by Mr. Sheep. The sign should say enough.
Oh, awesome.
So you go stand on the pressure plate there,
Yeah.
see what happens.
Oh, it falls from the sky.
Yep.
Awesome.
Iron shower.
Iron shower. We need a spout there. We need a spout.
I did think of that, but I couldn't get anything that would work very nicely.
And if you look at this,
What? Oh, ha!
it just disappears if nobody's standing under it. So, yeah. Gives you
Did
9 out of 5.
somebody? Yeah, let's not. Let's try to find a spout. Would be good for a spout.
And then over there, that area, we've set up some temporary farms. You can see it in the distance there with the trees.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's some potatoes, carrots.
Cocoa beans, nice.
Yep.
So
Yeah, start a farm.
thanks for joining, dude.
Okay, guys, gotta go. So good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'm
We'll
gonna
do
be
Flame
heading
Bang.
out.
I'll let you guys know.
I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna be heading out now. See you, fellas.
And enjoy, Akbar.
Take care, Akbar. Thanks for joining.
No problem.
User
And
disconnected
I'm off to
from
bed,
your
so
channel.
Good night.
later.
Good night. Thanks for joining.
So yeah.